Did you know that the energy you emit can attract similar energies, shaping your entire life experiences? Imagine if you could harness this power to bring more joy and fulfillment into your daily life. Welcome to our journey of discovering how spirituality can be woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. In just a few minutes, you'll learn how different levels of consciousness affect your energy and how you can elevate your vibration to attract positive experiences. Hi, I'm Cheryl Campbell, and I have spent years exploring the connection between spirituality and personal growth. Today, I am excited to share insights that can help transform your life by understanding and elevating your consciousness. Stay with us until the end of this video for an exclusive tip that will help you to immediately start raising your level of consciousness. Now, don't miss out on this powerful knowledge. And if you find this topic as fascinating as I do, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'll read every one. Now let's dive in and start this transformative journey together. As children, we naturally feel connected to the divine, but as we grow, life happens. So we start comparing ourselves to others, and we may feel like we're not good enough, whether it's a failed attempt at something new, a harsh word from someone you care about, or a personal loss. These experiences can make us judge ourselves harshly. And when we criticize ourselves, we cut off our connection to spirit, filling our minds with negative thoughts and feelings. So today, we aim to rekindle that pure, childlike connection to spirit within each one of us. Now, it's important to remember that spirit never leaves us. We are born with spirit inside of us and live with it always. Even when we judge ourselves harshly or feel inadequately, spirit is still with us. But judgments and self-doubt are barriers that block us from embracing our true potential and learning from our experiences. By silencing that inner critic voice that goes on in your head and opening our hearts to compassion, we create a nurturing environment for our spiritual growth. So awareness of the different states of consciousness will help us understand where we are now and how we can move forward in our spiritual journey. What is consciousness? Consciousness is our awareness of our surroundings, thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Different disciplines study consciousness in unique ways. Now, neurobiologists study the brain and the nervous system. Philosophers explore the mind-body connection. Psychologists examine how consciousness affects behavior and mental health. And spiritual practitioners link consciousness to growth through meditation and mindfulness. Today, we will focus on the spiritual aspects of consciousness and how it can elevate our everyday lives. Many scientists believe that consciousness can be divided into different stages, each associated with a different level of awareness and perception. It is the way we experience the world around us and understand ourselves in relationship to that world. So levels of consciousness offer a framework for understanding our spiritual journey. By recognizing where we are, we can navigate our path with greater clarity and purpose. Understanding these levels help us to identify areas for growth and celebrate our progress without judgment. Remember, this journey is about awareness, not blame. It is a no judgment zone because true transformation begins with gentle awareness of our current state. So what is higher consciousness? It is an elevated state of awareness that transcends our everyday experiences. In this state, we feel a deep connection to ourselves, others, and the universe, recognizing the unity of all things. Achieving higher consciousness brings inner peace, joy, and fulfillment through practices like meditation, self-reflection, and spiritual exploration. Remember that higher consciousness is a dynamic process of continuing growth and evolution. It is not something that happens once and remains static. It is an ongoing process. Lower consciousness is characterized by a lack of awareness and connection to ourselves and the world around us. It manifests as reactive behavior, self-defeating habits, and a sense of disconnection. Factors such as trauma, chronic stress, and unhealthy lifestyles can contribute to lower consciousness. The good news is that it's possible to shift our consciousness from lower to higher by becoming aware of it and making positive changes. Now, there are 6 levels of consciousness that represent different ways we can experience and interpret our lives. Understanding these levels will help us see our journey in a new light and guide us towards higher states of awareness and fulfillment. So let's explore each level in detail, starting with life happens to you. When we believe that life happens to us, we feel like passive observers of our experiences, feeling powerless and at the mercy of external events. This can lead to a sense of helplessness and frustration. Here's an example for you. You might not like your job, but feel you have no choice because you need the money to support your family. Therefore, you trudge along every day complaining about traffic and blaming your boss for your unhappiness. The key here is that you need to recognize that you do have a choice in every decision you make in life. You create your own life by finding the right choices for you. Moving out of victimhood, we shift to life happens by you. This perspective acknowledges your role as an active participant in shaping your life. Taking control of your experiences brings a sense of personal power to you. An example of this is that you decide to change your job situation by either improving your current job, especially going in with a different attitude, or looking for a new one that makes you happier. While taking control of your life does bring personal power, it also requires balance and self-compassion. So it's okay to ask for help when you need it. The realization that suffering and hardship are not caused by external events, but by the stories we tell ourselves can lead to a profound shift towards higher consciousness. For example, instead of blaming a stressful situation for your anxiety, you recognize that your thoughts about the situation are causing the stress. By changing your thoughts, you can reduce your anxiety. This insight invites us to examine our beliefs and our narratives, letting go of limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. The idea that life happens for you suggests that everything in your life is serving your growth and evolution. This perspective brings a sense of meaning and purpose to our experiences. For example, when facing a difficult challenge, you see it as an opportunity for personal growth rather than just a hardship. Accepting the natural flow of life and being fully present in the moment helps us appreciate the richness and beauty of our experiences. Recognizing that life happens through you signifies that you are a co-creator of your reality. This perspective highlights your ability to influence your experiences through your thoughts, emotions, and actions. For example, you set positive intentions for your day, and by focusing on positive thoughts and actions, you create a more fulfilling day. As a co-creator, you have the power to take action towards your goals, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. The final level of consciousness is the realization that life is you. This perspective means you are not separate from the world around you, but an integral part of it. For example, you feel a deep sense of connection with nature and other people, recognizing that we are all one. This understanding fosters peace, empathy, and a non-judgmental approach to life, reducing conflicts and misunderstandings. Imagine a mansion with multiple floors. The basement is dark, the first floor has more light, and the upper floors have even more brightness. The lower levels of consciousness, just like that first level of the floor, is not bad. They are simply the starting point. By choosing to ascend to higher levels, we can experience more light, more clarity, and gain a greater understanding of ourselves and the world and universe that we are a part of. I want you to take a special note of this, though, because it is important that we as individuals, we can move back and forth between the different levels of consciousness. It's kind of just like being on an elevator that goes up and down. So, for example, you might experience victim consciousness in a relationship, but feel a strong sense of meaning and purpose in your work. Our consciousness can vary in different areas of our lives, and that is perfectly normal. Very often, though, prayer and meditation are our elevators in this mansion, leading us to higher states of consciousness and connection. Remember one thing for me. There is no blame. There is no judgment. It's simply a journey. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of spirituality and the different levels of consciousness. Understanding these levels can help us navigate our spiritual journey with greater awareness and intention. Every experience and moment is an opportunity for growth and connection. Whether life seems to be happening to you, by you, in you, for you, through you, or as you, embrace it with an open heart and mind. Cultivate compassion for yourself and others, recognizing that we are all interconnected in this beautiful tapestry of life. Continue to explore and expand your consciousness through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection. By doing so, you'll create a life filled with meaning and purpose. Let's take a moment now to reflect on our journey and set an intention for how we will carry this newfound awareness into our everyday lives. As you continue your spiritual journey, I invite you to take the next step together. If you want to continue growing and connected with like-minded individuals on the same path, please know I have been where you are, seeking deeper meaning and understanding in everyday life. And I do believe that together we can inspire and support each other. So discover the power of community and collective growth by visiting empowerhertowin.com, where you will find ways to expand your growth and community so you will never travel the path alone. Let's continue this journey together and empower each other to reach new heights. Thank you for being here today, and I look forward to seeing you in our community. Namaste.